So, what's the most important thing you can do today to create a great life? That's what we're going to talk about today at Thoughts That Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee Wolak. What is it that you can do today that's going to change your life and make it better than anything you've ever imagined? I'm going to tell you this: there's nothing more important than the now. Nothing. Nothing more important than this now. And when we can embrace that idea that there's nothing more important than the now, then we're able to let go of the past. Because we realize that the past is holding us back. In fact, the past is all that's holding us back because we've locked in to ideas, to memories that the past is who we are. And it's not. I look at my own life and say, am I the same teacher? Am I the same minister I was when I started being a minister 14 years ago? Oh my God, it's like night and day when I look at it. I got that realization yesterday when I was doing my final edit of my book. And I realized, wow, look at the insight that I've gained over the time as a minister that I didn't have before. So the man and person I am today is not the man and person I was 12, 14 years ago. I'm not the same person or man I was 5 years ago. And neither are you. But if we keep dragging that past into the now, we imprison ourselves in those memories. And that's not good. Well, it's not good from my perspective. It may be good from your perspective. I don't know. But here's what I do know is that we have the ability to create. And through our creation, we grow our level of awareness. As we grow our level of awareness, we've got a reason to live. If you are not creating, if your awareness level is not rising to what you can do, guess what? You're going to be bored out of your mind. Did you hear that? Bored out of your mind. Because creativity is where life is. And the past holds us back. Take the lessons of the past, take the learning of the past, take all of that, but leave the event behind. Leave all the emotional charge behind, because it's the emotional charge that is poison. It locks us into staying where we were instead of freeing us to be that. So we've got to just spit out the past. Let it go so that we can have that greater life that we seek, that we inwardly desire. Yeah. I see all of you checking in. Thank you for checking in. Give me some questions on this. What's going on in your life? What are you holding on to that you can't seem to let go? I got ideas. I don't have your solutions, but I got ideas. Monique says, listening to you and talking makes me think. Yes, I'm a success, because that's my only goal, is to get you to think. Exactly, Ian. And it's a hard thing for us to grasp, is that the now is where we're most powerful, and the now is really our only reality. The past is an illusion. The future is imaginary, and we keep bringing all that stuff with us. We bring in a memory. Memories are okay, but not if they're paralyzing you. Don't let that memory paralyze you. If a memory paralyzes you, you've got to neutralize it. How do you neutralize it? You got to see both sides. You got to become the observer. You look at the memory and you say, what is good from this? And what is bad from this? And you do that until you find perfect balance. I'm holding on to something that's affecting my abundance. You bet you are, Kai. And you know what it probably is? It's probably the level of awareness you were raised with your family, because that's what it is for most people. Most people don't think they're worthy to be better than their family. Or most people think that if they become more abundant, that'll be like putting down the other people in their life, and the other people won't like it. And so we hold ourselves back so we can hold on to relationships that are really no longer there to serve us. You see, again, letting go of the past. So what is the past? Past relationships, relationships that are not supporting your growth, your expansion, you living your juicy life. Those relationships, don't give them time. Don't give them energy. Here's what I've learned is you don't have to get rid of a relationship. Just become the person you desire to be, and those relationships will either change or they'll fall away. Because remember, all we are is energy. And as energy, we vibrate. The way we vibrate is our frequency. We can only get along with people who are of a similar frequency. And so if you change your vibration, your frequency, the people who don't change that frequency with you will leave your life, or it will become even more difficult to be with them, and you'll make a choice not to be with them. Because why would you choose to be in a relationship that's painful? I can't think of a reason why, unless you're a masochist. Life's too short to have painful relationships. That's my view. I'm not saying I'm right on anything. If you've been listening to me for a while, you understand that I don't know what's right for you. I'm trying to discover and live my life to the best of my ability, and I'm sharing what I've got. You test it, find out if it's good. You know what today is, don't you? It's Wednesday. So if you want to be a part of an agape gathering, we've got one at 11, one at 1:30, and one at 7 p.m. tonight, Central Time. There's Zoom gatherings. You can find the links at agapespiritualcenter.com. Go to the calendar. Anyone's welcome to join us. So that way there's a Zoom thing. We can have conversations, face to face, eye to eye, voice to voice. But for me, I love doing this with you every morning because I get to share where I'm at. I get to share what I'm dealing with. And the idea is, for me right now, is being more in the now. But I guess that's probably the truth about any moment, isn't it? How can I be more in the now? Because that's where life really exists. It's what I create. So my message is short today. That's all I've got for you today. So think about it. Can you be in the now and free yourself from the past so that you can create your most ideal life? You can. You always have been able to, because it's always been and always will be your choice. Until tomorrow, or maybe later today, know that I love you and I accept you just like you are. Until then, aloha.